Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That's in there, and that is strike two. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Very high with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Rafael Ortega in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Carroll puts the squeeze on that one, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Seager stands in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers.
Ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. Rangers go down in order. And the Rangers set down in order. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in the desert, and on the mound in this one, John Gray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Ortega ranges to his right, squeezes it, 1 down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Josh Rojas.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Bryce Terang, batting with one down, takes a strike. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1. The wind to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Gurriel. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
That one out to right. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the second inning here in the desert. No score. Second inning set to go. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Marcus Semien. Kelly back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Thomas racing, makes the catch. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In for a strike, 0-1. Next offering is outside. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
We often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. No score here in the second. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Base knock center field.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next up for Texas, Jesus Sanchez. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Over to first, and he saved. And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And the righty deals. That one missed. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is popped up. Walker drifts towards it. And that's the inning. One left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Nope.
Just missed. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
This is Corbin Carroll. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm. Here's
Josh Rojas. Ball one, no strikes. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball two.
Fought off foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And now the count filled up 3-2. To the right side. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. The right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. And he deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. McCarthy settles under it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter,
Brad Miller now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Miller hitting ninth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. First offering, and it just misses. Top of the third, no score. So 2 balls and no strikes. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. On the corner for a strike. 2-2 now. Swing, and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Gene Segura stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time up. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Rafael Ortega stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Oh, 2 now. Popped up. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. Rangers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Gray back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's in there for strike 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Alec Thomas now. In there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to third. Slings it across. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Back here at Chase Field, start of the 4th. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Over to first, and a quick out number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swings and chases a low one there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And down on strikes. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jake McCarthy. And here it comes. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now. Got him swinging. One out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Terrain batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good eye right there. Two down, nobody on. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Walker at the plate now. That's ball one. Struck out swinging his first time. The pitch. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Next pitch is popped up. Seager gets under it. And that will end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And the pitch. That clips the corner.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next pitch is outside. Out towards left center. Carroll moving under it. One away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First time up was a pop-out. That one's in there, 0-1. Sanchez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
And downstairs. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind and the pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Walker drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now back. Catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Flied out his first time.
Looking good, Diamondbacks.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Thomas ranging back, looking up to the warning track, makes the catch. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in the desert, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Corbin Carroll. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And a pitch. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Segura makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
14.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt. The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in for a strike. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortega makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the sixth inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Brad Miller.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 1-2. One-two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So the lineup flips over. Gene Segura at the plate here. Fouled off left side. Segura, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rojas settles under it. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So next to hit for Texas, Rafael Ortega. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So now it's Corey Seager. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Seager, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. Ortega, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
On the ground to third. They get the force.
Out.
That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Gray back to work. Curveball drops in there.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Thomas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Left-hand batter waits. Base hit into the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
McCarthy in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That's inside.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those whoop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This is Bryce Terang, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one lifted to left. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit around third. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Christian Walker. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Swings and misses.
0-2.
And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 ball, 2
Thomas
strikes.
on third. Gurriel at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
The right-hander back to work. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Austin Adams up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Melanson warming up as well. The 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs. Runner at first. Nathaniel Lowe getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one catches the zone. Going 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch. In the air to left center. Thomas sizing it up. He's got it. And there's 1 away. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Garcia.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Kelly a move to first. Semien back in standing. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Pickoff throw. Semien back in. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Oh, and 2 now. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next up for Texas, Jesus Sanchez. And fouled off. The 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Texas. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Ortega makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now Josh Rojas. The 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, nice play to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Base knock right field.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Next pitch is popped up. Low. As this one sized up, brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Andrew Chafin, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Base hit into right center.
always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Merrill Kelly out of the game. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New get back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Kyle Nelson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Brad Miller, the next to hit. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. On a strike, the pitch. On the ground, right side. Quick feed to second for one. To Walker, and that's two.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So next to hit for Texas, Gene Segura. First pitch, and he just misses. And it's fouled away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Falling behind 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That to right. McCarthy settles under it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Joe Barlow will take over here.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And here it comes. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And fires in a fastball at 95. Check swing, no appeal. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Right-handed reliever, just off the outside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
McCarthy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Bullpen activity starting up now. Will Smith, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. And it's 1-1. And the righty deals. And that's too high. Outside. And the right-hander's 3-1. On the ground to first. Low takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Terang. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. This one popped up. Simeon puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they're on top 1-0. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's the center fielder, Rafael Ortega. 1 for 3.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Carroll puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Seager in the box now, takes strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, 0-2 now. Right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Morgan Simeon.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pitch running here, Leody Taveras. Here is Marcus Simeon. On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shamley. Thanks for joining us.
mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive